In this video, I will explain to you my secret strategy to make $1,000 per day on Bitcoin using not knowledge about cryptocurrency, but even better, volume, because volume is the key to anything in trading. It will give you the insight of candles, what really is happening and where the price is going. And this is pure data and no one uses it. And at the end of this video, you will have the complete knowledge about this strategy. Take the time to subscribe because I give free content on YouTube about everything you need to know, psychology, strategy, and basically you need to become a profitable trader and make substantial withdrawals on your account. Today we'll be discussing the strategy and I will give you the indicator I use and how to enter position. No, you will not need their 5 hours in front of your graph to actually have results. No, you don't have to have a finance degree. And no, you don't need €1 to start using this strategy. And not quit this video before the end. And by the end, I will give you a free gift that could help you in your path to become a profitable trader. So stay until the end. Now, first step, let me explain to you what volume profile is and how you will be using it, and then explain to you how to get the indicator and how to have it on your trading view 100% for free. So basically, volume profile is giving you vertically where the trading activity of any asset is happening. So you can see that you've got 3 lines, one top line, one bottom line, and one center line. You might think, oh, I don't get much information from that. But you see, you also have on the right side of the screen some different sort of candles, lines that actually have different size. The top line and the bottom line are less important than the center line, but they have names that you have to remember. This is the VAH, and just under you have the VAL. You can see there is a kind of range in which most of the volume will happen. The whole range is called VA, and it's for value area. This is where you want to trade mostly. This is where everything happens and where you want to remain because volume is concentrated around 70%. So 70% of the volume on this area is between 114,400 and 110,900. So you can know that this is where the fight is happening between buyers and sellers, and this indicator will give you the information that this is the area where it's interesting to trade. That's the first thing you need to understand. Now let's go to POC. POC being the center line, the red line, and the most important line. So it's called POC. I spoiled you guys, but POC because it's called point of control. This is where the price tends to go and where the most volume is concentrated. So without this indicator, you actually don't know all of that. And you might be trading out of this area and you might not even know if the volume is concentrated here at the top, because you can see there's a big candle and you can think, whoa, it's going to be concentrated here. No, it's not. So this is the most important thing. And here, with just one indicator, you've got a lot of information, and you can see that on this period of time, most volume was concentrated on 112,600. This is already an information you want to know. And in the strategy, it might be one tip about, and in the strategy, the interesting information is that the volume and the price might often go back to this area because that's where the fight happens. So this is something you need to know. Now, let me introduce the strategy before I show you how to have the indicator for free on your trading view. First part of the strategy, use the volume profile and the information given to not set your stop losses at the wrong place. Most people will trade, but they will not use properly the concept of stop loss and take profit. I already told you in a previous course that you can find on the channel that they want to trade with the trend. So whenever your trade is a downtrend, here is a perfect example. I can show you that you have a sell because we have a downtrend. So the market goes on the bearish side, and basically we are targeting sells, and you want to enter at a and you want where liquidity starts to fade and basically where the movement, the retracement is ending, and you want to enter in the trend movement. That was explained in the previous course, and if you didn't see it, it's the first video of the channel. But whenever you're going to be having some downtrend, you're going to be waiting for the end of the movement, waiting for the retracement, and when you see that the price starts to have a kind of small range, a kind of fading in the movement, then you can actually enter on the back to normal selling pressure. And this is what I did on this site. And it could have been the same here. It could have been the same. And you have the end of a retracement. You see liquidity is fading, and then boom, you want to take the sales. This is what I've been showing you here also. Boom, you want to take the sales. Here you see that there's a big spike. We are back to downtrend. Boom, you can take your sell here. This is the first thing of the strategy if you want to be comfortable. But you might not know where to put your stop losses and where to put your take profits. This indicator will help you. So as you can see on this area, you have same example, downtrend, and you don't want to put your stop loss in the range. You don't want to put your stop loss inside it, because most of the times this is not an interesting place and the price will go back higher than inside the range. So imagine that you're taking a sell and you take your stop loss and you put it inside the range. You can see it will be hit a lot of times. You see it will be hit one time, two times, three times, here another time. This is not what you want to do. So first thing is avoiding putting stop losses inside the range. This is the first thing of the strategy. Second thing, always try to actually trade with the trend. So avoid, if you are in a downtrend, taking buys, and if you are in an uptrend, taking sells. This is the second thing. Once you've identified your fundamental things and once you've identified your fundamental way of where the price might be going concerning economy and macroeconomic news, then you check the structure. Once you know the structure is, for example, bearish, you can actually set up your stop loss after the volume profile. If you're taking sales, you have to put your stop loss up the volume profile. You see, probably, for example, just here or just here. And what you want to target is sales, and you want to target as a TP your POC, and you want as your entry point, the top VAH. Same example, if you are taking long positions, well, you want your entry point to be there, you want your stop loss to be up there, you see, a little bit up and out of the range, and you want to target the POC. If you use this strategy, you will have some losses, that's for sure. But if you follow the trend, you will have most cases really good wins. So this is how you want to use this strategy, and you want to always use it in the trend. As you see, it's pretty simple, but it works. Why would I make something complicated? I don't know. Let's see how you can actually use the indicator and add it for free to your TradingView account. This is really simple, guys. You go into indicators and you're going to search for VP for volume profile. And this is the one I am using. So double click here and you can add it for free and have exactly the same thing as I have. At least I told you there was a gift if you stayed until the end of the video. So you can also comment about your strategy, or if you have any questions, I will be here to answer everything. But now is your time for a gift. I offer 5 to 10 public trades a day without anything to do. This is 100% for free directly in my Telegram. I'm going to close the public access to the Telegram soon. So if you want to have it for a lifetime for free with nothing to do, strictly nothing to do, you just have to click in the link in the description and you can join it, and feel free to ask me any question there. Hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment.